Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Yes, take two. The earlier one was just
welcome
a
to
test.
the real show.
And it was a good test.
All part of the test.
Oh, we need to take yours down just a little.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hi, Urka. Hi,
It
Drago.
spiked really hard into the red there. That's a no-no.
Yeah, well, I do that.
Yes, you do. We all do. Hello, Drago. Hello, Orca. So, we just finished doing a little, Wondrous Tales tomes.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I get a sticker.
And
2 of 9.
Yeah, we have a week to do them.
Yes. This is week 2. We're going into week 2.
But first we're gonna start tonight off with watching Meki Meki. What?
Tried to do an LB3. What do you mean tried?
Please don't blow our audience's ears out. We like them too much.
But I was Red Mage. All limit breaks must be highly overwhelming of the senses.
This game's already bad enough for feeling like you're fighting in a fireworks factory explosion. Hello, Zurielja. Zurielja?
Zerolja. 3 cheers for sweet juice. Zerolja is busy preparing her tasting party.
Tasty, tasty. Theron, Rylea, I'm glad to see you. The date for our testing has been decided, and I'm flutter running with busy tasks, as Haldaruk might say. And you'll never believe the venue. It's Jabral Thier, such an illustrious establishment that I know you cannot pronounce for the life of you, agreed to host us beyond an honor. I just can't see it now. Or I just can see it now. Our customers, juice in hand, strolling the beach and taking in the view. Let's make sure everyone has a wonderful time. I've done my best to make the necessary preparations, but there's just one last thing. Your skillful blending inspired me to create a new beverage for the event, but it's not going as well as I hoped. I was planning to add tulioli herbs and spices to effervescent water for a crisp and bubbly refreshment. Sounds nice, doesn't it? I call it Bunawa soda, but something about it feels unfinished. More than anything, I'd like to have it ready in time for tear tasting. Could I borrow your expertise once more?
Sure.
Wonderful. In the meantime, I'll iron out the last few details of our event. You'll need my special Tulali spice for this blend for the soda. Feel free to take more from the counter if you run out. I've asked so much of you two, but if you can make this task a success, Zuriel Ja's Juicecraft should be able to stand on its own.
Okay, so one high-quality Bunawa soda. Okay, so long form. Let's see, about 400 per. Oof. That should be just enough.
Hello, FK! Of course, you remember where the term Bunawa comes from.
No.
That's her Mamulja tribe.
Okay, okay. That's what I was thinking, but then when you had to ask about it, I was wondering if there's something behind that name.
Yeah, the Buniwa, the Hobigo, and the Dobro.
Yes.
I hope I got those right.
I hope I have this math right. Oh yeah. One keg.
Oh wow. Oh wow. The bun next to us has the Meteor Survivor tattoo.
Oh, that's what that looks like.
Yeah! Congrats, dude! You're a backbone of this game.
Man, you're old.
So you know, you can only get that tattoo if your character was originally created during 1.0 of the game. And you actually were playing an active right before the shutdown.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's old. Were you able to finish the Bunawa soda?
Yes. Bunawa soda. Invented by a Mamulja juice crafter, this bubbly brew is a traveler's treat.
That sparkle, that translucence. Oh, Theron, Rylea, it's perfect! My special guests are bound to delight in it. Everything should be settled on my end. Halnarook will be arriving soon, so let's head down to the venue together. Oh, I'm getting nervous. You'll be fine, girl.
Mm-hmm. Special city. Well.
Quite the crowd.
Yeah.
Friends and neighbors, thank you for coming. I hereby announce the commencement of Zero Jaws Juice Craft Juice Tasting. Our beverages offer a wide range of flavors and health benefits, and they are all available free of charge. If you like what you taste, be sure to tell your friends about Zero Jaws Juice Craft. But for now, relax, be merry, and drink to your heart's content. All those pretty colors on display.
Mm-hmm. This juice fills my beak with joy. Why, I dare say any homesick Hanu would benefit from such an energizing beverage. The next time my associates and I go drinking, perhaps we'll stop by Zero Jaw Juice Craft for a prickly pear juice. Something this sweet would make the perfect nightcap. Says here, the one I just drank was Chermoya juice. Could have fooled me, but if it cures my itchy scales, I'll be a customer for life. Everyone is loving the juicy mix. Now Zero Jaw will have all the jingly shine she needs to pay her rent.
Today marks a significant moment for my little juice shop. I'd like to raise a glass to both of you, if I might.
Ah.
Before you go back, Halnaruk, I had Theron whip up a new concoction I call Bunawa Soda. It's most impressive, actually. I gave him the general idea of what I wanted, and he and his sister came through for me, just like always. It's energizing herbs and spices paired with effervescent water to create a deep broth, mild and refreshing. The perfect combination for busy people everywhere. You both are known to travel far and wide, so I wanted to make something that might rejuvenate you both, and remind you of a friend who will always hope for your health and happiness.
Aww.
This drink's for us? Aww.
Yeah.
After our inaugural toast, I plan to add the Bunawa Soda to the menu as a drink that represents Zeril Jaw's juice craft. I've spent so much time living in the shame and doubt, questioning whether or not I was capable of running even a simple juice shop. More than anything, I wanted to make my family proud. But I've realized that bringing health and happiness to my customers is deeply important to me. I wanted to be proud of my own efforts, even if no one else is. I don't need magics to heal others. I am good enough, just as I am. I owe that realization to both of you. Thank you, my friends, from the bottom of my heart.
No problem. Hanuruk has no need for heart thanks. Hanuruk is a professional, and Zeril Jaw should speak act like one too.
I was only offering my gratitude as both a friend and a professional. Besides, what was so professional about your behavior at first, No time for tasty sipping, you said. No deep thoughts on juicy mix.
Hanuruk would never flap such tongues. Hanuruk has always been suave smooth and help handy. Slander flaps! Slander flaps! I'm gonna have to remember that one.
Alright, you two. Haldaruk.
Oh.
Juicy party was good time, but Zeril Jaw insists on slander flaps. Lander flaps.
Plastic mallet time. Thank you.
The Juice Festival was a complete success. I have a constant stream of customers eager to hear more of our offerings.
The name Zero Jaw's Juicecraft has glue fame already. Soon, all of Tuliolal will know of Juice Health.
I suspect the shop will be more happily serving juice and watching Meki Meki for many, many moons to come. Of course, we have yet to address the needs of all peoples of this nation, but I've learned so much by watching you two that I am ready to mix up new creations on my own. I hope you'll let me have a sip. I will be always happy to see you two, and happier still if you're willing to sample my new creations. Of course, I'll need an ample sample of ingredients to keep up with the new demand. If only there were a professional I could rely to gather Tasty Fresh on my behalf.
Ska! Henrik will keep stuff seeking for Juicy Mix. Zero Jaw Juicecraft is a good shop. Henrik will bring back not just Tasty Fresh, but Busy Deals and Zip Seekers too. As Zero Jaw's personal stuff-seeking professional.
Aldaruk, that's very sweet. I hope you've come to find working here worthwhile.
Of course Halnuruk has. Juicy Mix is best life. Besides which, Halnuruk is happy to handle him for Zero Jaw as his bosom friend. Well...
Bosom friend? What happened to being professional? Well, in whatever capacity it is, your help will always be invaluable, Halnuruk. I look forward to hearing more of your deep thoughts.
Halnuruk will share all his deep thoughts with Juice Friend. Together, we'll blend mix the world.
So, in our great quest, as we continue to walk the road that goes forever on, does that mean that we'll be occasionally coming back and throwing odd materials on her desk and saying, "What can you make with this? Look at what I built!"
There's several of these where we should be doing that. You know, through the various crafting chains. Now considers you a mixing master. You've completed all the What You Meki Meki quests. It seems Rugley has something he would like to ask of you. Worth the squeeze.
Theron, Rylea, people have been talking about my new menu, and I suspect I have you two to thank once again. Lately, I've been trying to come up with new drink recipes, but Halnuruk keeps suggesting the most acrid materials.
Acrid, yeah.
Still, I'm glad to have him as my sounding board. Together, we'll strive for a happier, healthier Tuliolal.
Yeah, you do that. When not busy stuff-seeking, Halnuruk likes to visit shop at Juicy Mix. Spreading happy feels to customers is worthy sweat work. And speaking of worthy sweat work,
Oh no, you're shoving things in my pockets again!
yes. Okay, let's talk to Ripley. This has been coming for a bit.
Hello, Ropley.
Appreciated value. Ripley is gladdened by your presence and Wachumeki Meki. Well, if it isn't Rayleigh and Thayer, come to sample the fruits of your labor. These shops have gone from failing to flourishing. And with business booming, a delightful little idea has been simmering in the back of my mind. A plan I'd always hoped to put into motion, and now I believe I can. Now that I think on it, your help would go a long way to ensuring its success. Might you be willing to hear the particulars? But the middle of a clamorous market is no place for such conversation. Would you wait for me at the Garniture Queen Sands?
He sent us away!
Yes. Okay. The Gleam Sands are basically the beach.
This surprises me not. And here's our destination.
Mm-hmm. My apologies for the wait. Time is pell, as they say. Let's not waste a moment more. As you know, our country has endured much in recent times. The right of succession had scarcely concluded when that dome appeared in Yasulani. Then came the invasion, and the former Dawn servant was slain. Even so, I cannot help but feel this strife has only strengthened the bonds between the peoples of Dural. Even the Yokoi have seen fit to come down from the mountains to visit. More heartening still, the Tuliolan citizens previously thought lost to the dome have been returning home in greater and greater numbers. I can only assume we owe it to the government's efforts to repair the railroad. Yeah, they should really fix up Yasulani Station.
Mm-hmm.
All of that being said, I think what we need now is a good sale, don't you? Yes, a sale of prodigious proportions to celebrate our nation's melting pot of myriad cultures. After all, what is Tulialal if not a house of countless beads itself? We'll call it the Wachumeki Meki Appreciation Sale and invite vendors from across the continent to take part. Doesn't that sound splendid? As it happens, a merchant by the name of Mablu has been traveling around Dural on my behalf, speaking to anyone and everyone who might be interested.
Ah, yes, we know Mablu.
Everyone save those still living in the dome, but I feel it would be remiss of me not to extend them an invitation. Our relationship with them is a complicated one, to be sure, but Dural is no less their home than ours. Their presence here would afford us all the chance to extend a hand in friendship. Yet I am woefully uneducated about their culture, and truthfully, making arrangements for this event has demanded the sole focus of my attention. Which is why I'd like to enlist the aid of someone intimately familiar with their present circumstances, Someone like you, provided it's not too much trouble, of course.
No trouble at all. None shall go unappreciated on my watch.
Did it on my watch. Yes! Thank you. You might be the most dependable artisans I have ever had the pleasure of knowing.
What are you looking at?
Them. But Wachumaki Maki has no shortage of candidates vying for that title. In fact, these fine folks volunteered to assist with all facets of the event preparations.
Ropley's enlisted your help as well, has he? Then we've a veritable army worthy of support behind us.
Ropley has assigned me to the Asulani expedition. I'm glad to be traveling with you, friends. And me. Got my Zoctral permit and I'm raring to go.
While you three were off handling that, the rest of us put together some eye-catching advertisements for the big event. With quantity and quality in equal measure, of course. I am pleased to say that Zomowani has also volunteered to assist the preparations, though I suspect his motivations lie entirely in the prospect of hearing tales from the dome. In any case, I pray for a sizable turnout.
Well then, expedition team, your destination is a settlement found on the outskirts within the dome. Clea, Theron, can I count on you to lead the way?
Away
You know
we
it well.
lead.
Wonderful. Travel safely and report back once they've settled in. As for the rest of us, let's get to work. Remember, no one is to overexert themselves, for we'll need as many hands as we can get to help customers once the sale is underway. Outskirts, here we come. I said I might soon embark on a journey. I must confess, this is not what I had in mind. Nevertheless, I'm ready when you are. With the train running again, no doubt our trip will be especially eventful. But Uvlo insisted on tagging along as a bodyguard. Our little cadre is quickly becoming a merry band, it seems.
I mean, it wasn't a merry band to begin with?
And the more the merrier. Seeing as Pashinini is in town for a visit, I invited him along too. Now, what say we mosey on out? Travel to the outskirts. We're still not gonna get a city with the train running.
No.
Boo!
Passionate? Petition. Yeah, sorry, dude.
I admit, it is nerve-wracking to be so far from home, but Uvlo has proven reliable in combat, as have my magics, of course. I'm a hunter first and foremost, which isn't to say I don't have experience as a guard. Still, it was a relief to have you with us.
Me and my frying pan, you mean?
Don't underestimate it. I knew Yasulani had changed, but this is... How has the Shitona managed to survive out here all this time?
Very carefully. No, Riff. Yeah, I know. I like you too. You're a good boy. Aw, you give hearts.
The desert had my feathers fluffing up something fierce, but now this lightning's got my wings all tingly. The sooner we finish our work here, the better. Now, how do you reckon we go about asking these folk to join our event? Seeing how different life here must be, I worry we might not see eye to eye. You offer discounts because it's a sale.
Same as we'd ask any good
Bribe
neighbor.
them with saving money. That too. Come with us if you want to save money. Nothing else for it, eh? Let's split up and start inquiring. But just know we'll be counting on you to fish us out of trouble if it comes to it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, figuring out which path gets you up here is the trouble.
To a 9?
Passion 9 first. Oh, Riley, thank goodness you're here. Talks aren't going as well as we'd hoped. Lua to 9. You want me to go where?
I agree, Poco.
Perfect timing. I was just asking this fine lad if he'd like to come and see Tuliolal. But, sorry, but I'm not sure I want to travel outside the barrier. Granted, I was born and raised in Yasulani. I was a child then. I scarcely remember it. As far as I'm concerned, this is my home now. Wait a moment. Aren't you the visitors who were asking about fish native to Heritage found? What was that about, if I may? This formidable fisherman and fisherwoman came here at my request and caught a fulmous sturgeon that I might master my tribe's magical arts. They managed to hook one? That's no small feat.
Oh, that was easy peasy compared to some of the guys I've hooked.
A fellow aficionado, are we? Tell you what, make the trip to Tuliolal, and you're welcome to browse my collection of fresh, fantastic specimens at Fish Fancy's Donoharu. I think he's hooked them. Now, that's an offer I'd be hard-pressed to refuse. Oh, why not? Perhaps I'll invite my family along, too.
Ah, he took the bait.
Yes. Thank you, thank you. But before I let you go, I'd love to hear a bit more about the local swimmers.
Oh, we've lost them to fish talk.
They've certainly become fast friends, haven't they? I suppose I should have expected to find fish enthusiasts in every far-flung corner of the realm. If nothing else, everything appears to be going quite swimmingly now. Leave it to us. We'll see to it that he and his family make it safely to Tuliolal.
Pashinan?
Never dared imagine you and that fulmous sturgeon could have led to such riveting conversation. Worry not, I do believe we can take it from here. This one's got a discerning eye for fancy fish, let me tell you. Forgetting our mission? Who, me? No, ma'am. Now you've got me curious about what lies beyond the barrier. I want to see it with my own 2 eyes. All of it, fish included.
Fish!
F is for fishy. It's good enough for me. Note to self. Buy tarps. More tarps. And bug repellent. Oh, good.
Who first?
Uvlo. For a blessing, we managed to find someone willing to hear us out, but it remains uncertain whether Master Shuni's efforts will elicit a favorable response. Shitona?
Alright.
Alright.
Nope, this is fine.
Oh. Okay.
That's fine.
I was just seeing the back. Okay, yep.
Alright, you have my attention.
And since it is an appreciation sale for all the peoples of Tyrol, naturally, the citizens of Alexandria would be most welcome to take part.
That sounds like a marvelous idea. I'm something of a traveling merchant myself, you know. From local farm produce to electroboar, I aid in the distribution of all manner of supplies. Perhaps someone among my network of contacts could help me put together a storefront for your event.
So the Shitona way of life within the dome is no different than without, centered on the blessings of the land.
Blessings of the land, you sound like my mother. Perhaps our ways of living is the same, or perhaps not. I've never seen the old Yasalani, so it's hard to know for sure. Say, before we worry ourselves about the appreciation sale, why don't the two of us get properly acquainted? I'm sure there's much you could teach me. Oh no.
Wait. Don't interfere with the bromance. Teach? You misunderstand. I'm no expert on the Shitona. I'm merely a visiting Vera from Uthard.
What does that have to do with anything?
I suppose it doesn't. While Uvlo is undeniably great fun to tease, I must ask you press no further. We need all the able hands we can get to prepare for the sale, and I'm not leaving without him.
Fine. In lieu of an apology, I'll be sure to inquire with all the relative parties. I hope we'll meet again at the sale. Then we can have some real fun.
The only way you're getting them is to get both of them.
I'm sorry, I've suddenly got the phrase, I cast greater polycule!
Yeah, pretty much. The expedition team appears to have matters well in hand. Now would be an opportune time to return to Tuliolal and inform Grokley of their success.
Oh god, he was so innocent. That was hilarious.
I mustn't assume the Shitona are identical to my own people, and yet I cannot deny there are no few similarities. Am I merely fumbling for excuses? Yeah.
Yeah.
It would appear our negotiations are off to a smooth start. Rest assured, we'll work together to see this through to the end. You do that.
Oh god, that was hilarious.
You need a lot of working together for this one.
Okay, back to Tuliolal. Boko was disappointed. Why was Boko disappointed?
Actually, Boko was happy I gave him the Geishal Green.
Oh, okay.
He'd gone under the half-hour limit.
Oh no! Chocobos, they must keep on top of the Geishal Greens. Keep their feathers all nice and fluffy.
Mm.
Sorry, that was just... yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, not sorry. Not sorry at all. Don't you mean greater polymorph? No. No, I did not.
I meant what I said, and I
Said what I meant.
I hope you do, FK. The story is not as good, but it can't be. It's the start of a story. It's just getting things going. There are
I
a couple
do
of things
warn
they could have
you-
done better. There are plenty of things they could have done worse.
I will say, once you get to the end of Endwalker and want to just take a break for a while, that is not a bad idea.
This is recommended.
Just allow yourself a little time to breathe. Because Endwalker is very good, but it does put you through an emotional ringer. That's all I'll say. Bring Kleenex.
Yes.
We really should do something about that Thunderdome. It is just too lightning charged, and I'm worried that it's gonna... that polarity is gonna spread. We need to keep the polarities balanced.
I see you've returned from the dome. The expedition team is finding success, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. You have my thanks for overseeing their efforts. While you're at it, would you do me a favor and check on the rest of our dear shopkeepers? In particular, I'd like to know how Pamika and Zimawini are faring, and I think they would be heartened to see you. You'll find them processing entrance at the Urge of the Dawn.
Okay, off to the other side of the city.
Now, you know what this quest is really all about.
What?
Go here, go there, go here, go there.
FedEx.
Not so much since we're not delivering things.
Nope. No tacos yet. The tacos are coming. The tacos are coming. Tacos are coming, I believe, at the same time Hildebrand drops. I could be wrong on that, though.
Maybe? And yeah, we are getting close to 751.
Well, hello.
Speaking of Yokoi coming down from their mountain. I heard Pamika would be taking...
Sorry, go ahead.
I heard Pamika would be taking part in the sale, so I've offered to help. Wouldn't want her hand falling off from all that writing now, would we? Fortunately, Baruch Ivu was quite willing to give me the time off.
To reserve a stall for the event, you first must submit the proper paperwork. But if you'd like, I can help you fill it out. You need only tell me what to write.
By all means, spare me the hassle. First, are alpacas allowed in the market? Peddlers like myself wouldn't have any business at all were it not for our fuzzy four-legged friends.
I see. Let's write down a request under special accommodations then. So long as you keep the stall clean, I don't foresee any issues.
Thank you kindly. She's very well behaved, I assure you. By the way, what's this I hear about an establishment serving juice blends? Most days I get by on mate, but I'd love to stop by and have a cup if I find the time.
We're currently compiling a catalog of all the storefronts that will be open for business during the sale. I'm sure you'll find plenty that suits your fancy.
I deal primarily in stone sculptures, as well as the tools traditionally used to carve them. All created in miniature, of course, to fit Tuliolin hands. Oh, that's impressive. Wonderful. Everything seems to be in order. Allow me to fill out a vendor application on your behalf. If you should have further need of my pen to prepare signboards or price tags, I would be happy to assist you. That would be most helpful. The script used here holds no meaning to a Yakoi like myself. This sale is shaping up to be a most wondrous event, would you not agree? A beautiful tapestry of different cultures, threaded together by the spoken word. Which reminds me, I'd love to hear more about your culture. Surely you have a little time between tasks?
Zamone, you scoundrel! Is this why you volunteered to help?
Maybe.
You needn't worry about us. We're tasked with welcoming all the merchant I can speak. Yes, I can. Hi.
Yes, you can.
We're tasked with welcoming all the visiting merchants. It's been a steady stream thus far. Really, if anyone's struggling at the moment, it might be Zariel Jaw. She agreed to handle the event promotion so we could focus on assisting visitors. You should be able to find her at Blight Bloom Post, on the other side of the city. Right.
Yeah.
Zimowini?
Having worked at Zabalia of TA, I'm confident in my ability to make customers from all corners of Thrall feel at home. The key is to find common understanding, be it through careful explanation or apt comparison.
We're working hard to ensure the merchants who participate have to do as little paperwork as possible. After all, we want them to enjoy the event too.
And thankfully, you're not yet so overcrowded that you have to do a lotto system for the vendor stalls.
Ugh, yeah. Callie Cougar was on Blue Sky earlier this afternoon complaining about not getting a table because they were requiring a photo of her setup. It's like,
Yeah. I do wonder if it was really required or if she missed the part where they said, we'd like one.
well, part of it is that so many artists have been relying on more knickknacks and aren't actually selling art per se. And some of the booths are just so visually busy. It's like, at this point, you might as well have a full-on convention dealer's booth.
Okay, so you're talking Artist Alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course, I'm sure it's overcrowded with people who have, plenty of stuff. Because, of course, the dealer's area has been overcrowded for ages now.
Yeah. I am of mixed opinions. I miss doing cons. I'm sad that I don't do cons anymore. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with the headache anymore. At the same time, I really feel like it killed my business, not doing them.
Yeah.
Alnarook!
Big heart thanks for sweat work of the lens guard.
I know how hard you folks work every day to help keep Tulio Lao safe, and I have just the thing to put a spring back in your step.
Here, have some springs. This event is about giving heart thanks for sweat work of the whole community, and that includes land guarding. Tell all your fighty friends to come and try Juicy Mix at the Wachumeki Meki Appreciation Sale.
Sorry, Theron, Rylea. I didn't mean to ignore you, too. I just couldn't risk losing my momentum.
That's perfectly fine.
We're handing out free samples, you see, to help promote the sale. Hanaruk's been great help thus far. Almost no grumbling, if you can believe it.
Oh. And he just agrees.
I'm a little nervous for our Alexandrian guests to sample our wares, though. What if they hate all our drinks? I've spent some time inside the dome, haven't you two? What can you tell me about the Alexandrian palate? They have energizing drinks in vibrant colors.
Yeah. Food dye.
You know, that sounds like the Buniwa soda. Maybe they will like my drinks after all.
Zero Cha will never be Master Juice Keep while spouting the doubt feels of an amateur.
I beg your pardon. I was merely trying to be considerate of our customers' preferences.
Is Rylea and Theron near catching these adult flaps? If it wasn't for professional stuff seeker Helnrud, Zero Cha would give herself belly pains from so much overthink.
Ignore our squabbling. You've given me the confidence I need to offer my refreshments to everyone who visits Wachumeki Meki, no matter where they come from. More importantly, I do believe Raul Soj and her assistant are building us some rather unique promotional decorations at her workshop. You should go and see for yourself, if you haven't already. Hello, Ari! Welcome to the stream.
Yes.
We're finishing up the last quest of the Wachumeki Meki.
Yay.
Which is still easier to pronounce as than the main dining establishment here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what isn't?
Yeah, I think I'll prefer anti-tease just because it's easier to say. Sorry, my man.
There's something to that, though. He has good seating.
Yes, he does. He has prime location vibes. You know, we need to head over to Freedom Burrito and get some more tacos there. Oh my, does she have... They've built... Oh dear.
Indeed.
They've built a miniature airship. Papawana? Theron, Rylea, it's already finished speaking with the denizens of the dome, are you? I should have known it wouldn't take you long.
Raul?
Ah, Theron, Relia, welcome back. I take it things are going well outside the dome? Glad to hear. While you've been gone, me and Papa Winnie have been rigging up these big old decorations for the appreciation sale. I designed them to resemble dirigibles, like those stations at the landing to the west. To me, they are the symbol of Tuliolao, connecting all of our desperate communities in a fashion not unlike a chain of a necklace. Progress has been steady, too, owing to Mika's generous provisions of cloth and paper. Now all that's left is to decorate Owachu Meki Meki with our finished pieces. But, well, now that you're here...
Here it comes.
Might you be willing to place them for us? I'd like to use the time we have left to keep building, if that's alright. I think a few more would really set the mood. We really want the sale to be a success. Once you've finished, let Ropley know we're nearly done here, eh? Save for a few simplified areas, and the scale, of course, I'd say I've faithfully recreated the real dirigible. Don't they remind you of cute little birds?
I don't know about cute little birds, but it is pretty faithful to the originals.
We designed these balloons for easy assembly. Just put them wherever you reckon will get the most eyes on them. Oh, and tell Ropley once the decorations are in place.
Right.
Start at this end and then go forward. One dirigible. Two dirigible. And a three dirigible. Yeah.
Okay. Off to Ropley. Tell me, how is everyone doing?
PG.
Flutie. It seems they're as passionate about this sale as I am. I appreciate you checking in on them. Likewise, my preparations are proceeding apace. All that remains now is to ensure that our visitors are permitted entry into Tuliolol. That would help. Speaking of which, I received word from Shunye that he and the others will be here soon, accompanied by all those who wish to peddle their wares at the sale. Why, I can see balloons from here! There's nothing like adding a touch of flair to a busy market, don't you think? If everything keeps to schedule, it won't be long before the Wachumaki Meki appreciation sale is ready to begin. Stay and watch a while, won't you? Yes.
Observe the sale! God, the kids are just adorable! I want to, like, pick one up and take one home.
That might not go over so well.
No, it won't. How about a Buniwad soda? The herbs and spices will pick you right up.
Best of all, First-timers can taste the crisp, cold, fizzy pops free of charge.
A letter to a relative here in town? Certainly, and you're in luck. We're offering a special discount today.
While we're at it, we should tell them of your new home. Any recent developments to share?
How about a sturdy set of metal tools? We'll have them ready before you leave. And we'll craft them to fit your hands, of course. Guaranteed quality. Alpaca!
Now tell me, ladies, which of these fancy kitchens do you fancy the most? If you're interested, I can teach you how to cook them. Rest assured, I have no intention of closing shop either way, especially now that I have a reliable supplier. Oh, sorry, he's already in a relationship, girl. Did I not hear her invite you to browse her wares? Have you no interest? Of course I do. She said she's brought a variety of traditional Alexandrian handicrafts and other national exports, but I'm, on duty at the moment.
Chicken! He's such a youngin'. Oh, wow. Alexandrian made meat. That's a special treat. Note the quote around special.
Oh, Relia, the Wachumaki appreciation sale is a tremendous success. It warms my heart to see so many happy faces, and on both sides of the bartering table. Commerce is a delicate balance between supply and demand, between customers who labor for coin to spend, be it Pell or Gil, and merchants who labor to receive it, only to spend it elsewhere in turn. In that way, we are Wachumaki. All of us beads in the chain of commerce. Now, what are we waiting for? This is a golden sales opportunity. Get out there and browse to your heart's content. And hopefully I won't run into anything that requires MGP. I'm a little short at the moment. Truly, it's a joy to know that so many have enjoyed the sale. And to think, were it not for the support of a skilled artisan like yourself, our fair shops might still be struggling to this day. Yes, I dare say this event was a gesture of appreciation for you as well. I hope we can always count on your patronage here in Wachumaki.
And we get...
Wachumaki balloon, tabletop item.
Yeah.
Add intrigue to your abode with a little piece of the Wachumaki appreciation sale.
Trade and true.
Trade and true.
Well, we're done here. Unfortunately, the
It's
sales
another busy day here in Wachumeki Meki,
over.
but we're always thankful for your custom. Be they neighbors or tourists, people of all cultures are brought together by commerce. You too are a precious bead in our necklace. Never forget that.
Uvo! You... Kids, what are we supposed to do with them?
Hey, he has all he needs.
So, what next? We've got 20 minutes.
Yeah. I think a lot of the rest of this, especially for shorter ones, do not match up. I suppose we could do a treasure dungeon.
Yeah, we can do a treasure dungeon. Do you want to tank it, or
I
shall
have
I?
one. You. But I do have a map open for, what's it already?
I also have a Braxkin map open.
Is that the Heritage Found?
Yeah.
No, actually, Living Memory.
No, Heritage Found.
Is, okay, yeah, okay, I have the other type. I have a Living Memory map.
Do you want to do that first?
Either way, they'll both try to kill us.
This is true! I have my emotional support bombfish. I am ready to go.
Good thing.
It's your map. You decide where we're going.
Oh.
Though the music has not started here, that's a little disturbing.
Same.
Okay. And away we go!
Well, in a minute.
Still trying to figure out where the map is?
Okay, I know.
Now, we go!
Yes. That's a pretty accurate berry.
Ah, there we go.
Did it start up?
Yep.
At the moment, I have chocobo music.
Nice.
Not bad. Hi, guys. Round 2, fight.
I can't see under all these leaves!
There goes the music.
Okay.
Yay, portal!
Let's go!
Old Fort Bogo.
Really?
Congrats. I'm behind you, but it should only be by like a couple.
Zoom!
You ready?
Yep! As ready as my bombfish is gonna be.
Yeah. Lesser, I suppose. Well, aren't they charge happy? You're gonna make me heal, aren't you?
No.
True, you did go in as warrior. Round 2.
I don't think these trees like me very much.
Yeah, well.
Do you think it might be the bombfish?
I don't know. What's the staff on that thing made out of?
Flotsam?
Still wood.
Yeah, that's kind of a big beam.
He's making me move again.
He's just full of hot air and you know it.
Spoiling my groove.
He's almost down.
Not down enough, he's still making me move.
There.
Okay, you set?
Yep.
Barrels, clusters. Here we go, round 2. Play 2.
Boo!
Ow. Meow. It is 5
till.
A little late to do yours.
So we got effectively just one round.
Yes. Yes, we did. Now, that is enough to get a sticker.
I know, but disappoint.
I know. Let's double check real fast. Line 3. Would have started with heavyweight, which we've done.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
Containment Bay, Sephiroth, in other words,
Right.
and Immolation, and Misery... Memoria Miseria.
Yeah, which is a place where we do overlap. Then Mount Ordeals. And Necron's Embrace. So, yeah, I think we head to coffee. Or tacos.
Tacos are actually closer. Lisa.
Very, very much so.
Well, we got some stuff. It wasn't a waste.
Yep, and we got the sticker. I have 3 stickers and they're all in a single line, which means it's now going to avoid completing it at all costs for the next 6 stickers.
Yeah. This book teases us greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever told you how much I dislike random mechanics?
I mean, at least you do get the important things, especially if you're after the XP, just from turning in without a line.
Yeah. But it's still sadness.
Yes.
Yeah, you can at least get a
It is.
map.
Yeah. This is also important. Excuse me.
So, how you liking Sam so far?
So far so good. Now it is certainly a long step up from Monk and Dragoon. I like it better than the melee portions of Ninja, but of course it doesn't have the sheer joy of the Mudras. We will see where it is in like another 10 levels.
And of course, we're getting a new physical ranged.
Yes, of course I still need to get Dancer, which I figure will be the next thing after Samurai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, next after
If I just
Samurai...
go through them all in order, it'll be Dancer and then Gunbreaker. But Dancer definitely comes first because I already have some practice on it thanks to Ladonia, and of course getting more practice on it as Rayleigh will help Ladonia.
Yeah.
So yeah, Samurai, then Dancer, and then depending on how it looks, I might talk into just skipping ahead to the new ranged physical. And of course, before I can get that far even, it will be tempting to try out Beastmaster.
Yeah, with how we've been playing the game, us playing Beastmaster up until the new expansion drop is very feasible. Actually, technically, if you wanted to go by patch, your next class would actually be Blue Mage.
Yeah, I am skipping Blue Mage in that sequence at the moment.
You should get Blue Mage just long enough so that you can explode and I can res you on top of a Vista and Kugane.
I know. I've got so many other jobs to get to.
I know. It doesn't help that I have all of them already.
Yes. And I will be very happy to hit 70 Samurai. Well then. Because, of course, at that point, I'll get the achievement for having all classes at 70.
Yep. With that said, it's time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday for more walkies. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you here next time.
Yes, everyone have a great night. It's been great to have you along. Hope to see you again on Wednesday at 9:30 Pacific time.
Yes. Good night, all.